And hello again, good to see you back. It's that horrible sad time, the end of the trout season, long cold winter in front of us, and this is my sort of video fishing diary really of the last session I had on my little local stream. Trying to cram as much enjoyment into it as possible really. Not to worry, we've got coarse fishing and maybe a bit of fly fishing for grayling and pike in front of us. And before you know it, it'll be another spring comes round again. So enjoy. Well, last week of the trout season of 2024, and river's quite low, but there's a few fish moving, a few small trout, and I've no particular target. I'm just going to enjoy a couple of hours fishing, and most enjoyable for me has got to be the dry fly, so I'm trying this little elk hair sedge. And I'm just going to throw it as a few rises and a few places where there aren't rises but a fish might be. One particular thing I can think of is just where that along that that current seemed tight against that dead tree. So just a couple of throws in each pool all the way up and kill a couple of hours in the most pleasant manner I can possibly think of. I'll probably get too hungry before it gets dark, so I'll have to go home and get me my dinner. Anyway, let's give it a few flicks. Low water, I've got to keep very well down. I'm going to approach the pool as carefully as possible. This is a quiet time of day, it's a public park, but it seems weekends between sort of 3:30 in the afternoon and 7 PM usually seems pretty quiet really. I think everybody's going home for the tea. So plonk it out there, see what happens. It's tempting to go for that fish that keeps rising on the glide there, but I'm pretty sure it's a very small one, so let's try this foam line here. There is a fish that's come up a couple of times there, so it's always worth a shot. And a bit of a pesky wind, which is unusual in the woods here. We're in quite a deep valley. It's very thickly wooded and the wind normally never touches here. I'm a bit off target there, I'm in the slack. I want to be in that floor really. That's it, that's better. So, nothing there. Oh, there's a few shots on that place because there was one that's come up a couple of times. And I'm bang over it there. That should really get a response. It can be difficult to tempt, as you can see. I'm just going to have a little quick throw for that one down there. Taking it straight away, but it's only a tiny one. Anyway, that's a blank broken. A tiny trout, even by standards of this stream, but it liked the sedge. Back into the depths. So it's definitely worth persevering with the fly, I think. Well, struggling so far, 2 little trout. And mayfly time would have had a hatful by now. Well, certainly half a dozen, including a couple of better ones. But September, when the water's low, is not great really. There's our spider nymph. Yeah, getting slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. That's what happens when you start fishing and you haven't turned the camera on. Oh, oh, dropped off. Oh, God, they don't have fight. Absolutely crazy. That's a slightly meatier one again. Oh, aye, that's a good handful, that. In a pool I normally walk past. Yeah. So a change to the nymph certainly brought results. There's not much showing and they're obviously prepared to feed but a bit less prepared to come up for a surface fly. Could be on a bit late in the day or maybe a bit earlier and there might be a rise develops towards dusk. You can never really tell with September. Sometimes it's like sort of early spring again, sometimes it's like summer, so your evening rise or absence of it depends largely on the weather, I think. Can't expect much really, it's just a chance of a... Oh, there's a take then, towards, just as I was going to say, towards the head of the pool. And as you can see there's a few dimples in the tail of this pool here. No two fish moving, so obvious targets. I won't stick with the nymph because the fish is quite shallow and I think they're taking maybe olives rather than sedges, so pretty good representation of a hatching insect. And right on a pool tail like this, the drag's not quite such an issue with the nymph as it is with a dry fly. The nearest one is just to the right, alongside that decaying vegetation and a sort of bit of a small tree that's been washed up. Just give it a second. I don't want to thrash the water here, too many casts will put them down. It's the usual case, I think the first couple of casts are the most effective. They do rise in sort of spasmodic bursts. You'll see hardly anything, and then for a few minutes there'll be quite a lot of rises, and it'll go quiet again. So it's not non-stop action. Not non-stop action all the time, by any means. There's one. Not bad. Don't think. That feels reasonably heavy. Just sort of dragged him up the way of the others, but that's not bad. Quite nice. Okay, fish. Look at that. A nice handful. So let's try that seam on the right there. Something just shot upstream. I think it's that fish I just released. There's a bow wave just went past me. Further up. Bad. That's it. That's bang on. But no response. I think that fish that was there has probably been spooked by the other one I caught. Unless it was that one. Still one just a bit higher up. Oh, just touched one then. As I hear move the nymph, so I went for it. That's it. Oh, again, just pricked it. Getting a bit craftier now, these fish. There's one. Oh, that feels quite decent. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, best one yet, I think. What size? That's all. Oh yeah. Half pounder. Right at the front of the mouth. I'd be astonished if all the fish in this pool tail aren't spooked by now. Really? This nymph will take fish dead drift, and it'll take them when you move it as well. And there's another. Yeah. Up to the juniors again now. But still a nice little fat one. What's happened here? Is he foul hooked? Yeah, he's in the pectoral fin. Hooked in the pectoral fin, so maybe that doesn't count. A little fish that seemed a bit heavier because he was foul hooked. Only one fish left rising now in this pool tail. Well, one chase to it anyway, straight away. And again, I bet it's a little fish so it's not grabbing it properly. One more try. And there's one. Oh, that is a good one. Wow. Oh yes. Oh, outstanding. Even bigger. These are more like river trout than little brook trout. Fantastic, look at that. Oh man. Oh, he's getting the trousers through here. As if they weren't wet enough. Look at that take. Oh yeah, another good fat one. Well, signed up without any great expectations, but this is turning out to be quite a session. You think you pricked it? Might be another one there though. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hey, it's not a bad one. Just bear in mind, YouTube, don't dangle it. Try and keep it in the water as we all know. Very quick loop. Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad, it's a beauty, isn't it? Look.
Yeah. Not bad size though.
No.
The little stream. Beautiful. Oh, good one. Good one. That's just one following the nymph. No jumping, just a good solid resistance. Whoa! Oh, a bit of jumping. Oh, that's a good one, that. Good one for the river. I think that's the best for the session, definitely. Oh yeah. Thought I was stuck on the bottom when he took, but oh, what a nice fish. That's, I would say, I think the best one I've had from this river this year. That's a nice pounder. Oh, and he's gone. Ah, lovely. That's probably the best fish I'm likely to get. Although there's always a chance. I don't think. Yeah. There's one particular glide downstream which is full of them. There's a short, quite a big shoulder. Yeah. That's it, yeah. Yeah, you know it. But
oh, that was you. Oh, yeah.
Not a little one. Only a junior.
Yeah. No, what is it now? Big fish. It's a trout, isn't it?
Too tiny, that's more like the average size, that. What a beauty. Look for more trouble. Oh, I'll just have another cast and then we'll try further down.
These hermit Jenkins boats on fishing, little thin blue coloured ones, they're about that thick.
I don't know, no.
Well, there's a series of them on everything.
Slightly bigger. Is it? No. Just a little one again. Oh, dropping the average here.
Oh, it is.
Very much dropping the average size, I'm afraid. I don't. That one in the middle is a good fish. That one right under the tree. Well, that's that, the end of another trout season, and nice little session, very enjoyable, and that sort of fired me up for next year. If you like the content, please consider subscribing, totally free, and with a bit of luck I'll see you again very soon. If you're a trout enthusiast only, I suppose it'd be next spring, but there we go. Thanks very much for watching, take care, bye bye.